Welcome everyone to episode 20.
Meow, 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 meow.
Rewind that back. Welcome everyone to episode 29 of Backlighting for the week of February 10th. We are part of the Never Ready channel along with the Always Gaming podcast. Today I am your host, George, as always, joined by...
Always.
Roberto.
Happy Valentine's Day, mofos.
Yeah. Again,
This is Rob, coming from your bedroom.
We're going to get real sexy right now. Irving...
Who turned off the lights?
Irving says he'll be joining us later. We'll see if that comes true. This week, we shall be discussing a shit ton of films.
Oh, yeah, we've been watching a lot.
Yeah, I got a bunch of reviews, new shit, old shit. We got some. We might skim the trailers because it might be a long show. We got some news, and we got our talking point of the night, which is movies considered great by many that we hate. I've had a hard time coming up with this one.
I might have to think about this a little bit. I didn't get to think before.
I gave you a week. How did you get...
You know what? I got that same list we were talking about before you press record.
Listen. Shut your face.
What 5 things to say to the face? Rick James, bitch.
You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Never Ready Podcast, spelled NVRDY Podcast. Once again, that is NVRDY Podcast. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, email us at neverreadystudios@gmail.com. You too can be part of the show if you email us at neverreadystudios@gmail.com.
Can we read emails and stuff?
Yeah, if we actually get them.
Yeah. Send emails. We'll read them.
We got that one guy who...
And then roast you.
We got that one guy who comments on Always Gaming, but I'm not allowed to roast him. So.
Oh. Just that one guy.
Yeah.
We need him. Bastard.
He was criticizing the fact that Jose was sick this past Monday. That was kind of hilarious to me. But
everyone's a critic.
Remember to leave us a rating
Including
and
us.
feedback and subscribe, which would definitely help us out. And don't forget to
Share with your friends.
Share. All right, since we both literally have the same amount of stuff that we watched, I guess we'll do our normal back and forth.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, I'll start it off because this...
Go ahead.
I haven't watched the entire
Ladies first.
series. He's going to make me throw Thanos at you in a second. Listen, you can choose. I got Thanos, I got Corvus Glaive, I got Killmonger. He wants to snap. I'll start it off. I watched the first 2 episodes of The Runaways.
Good stuff.
Or Runaways, Marvel's Runaways. I got to stop saying that because every time I say The Runaways, which is one of my wife's favorite movies about the band, The Runaways, she gets confused as to what I'm talking about.
Oh my God, you watching that?
But yeah, so far I like the first 2 episodes. I watched them literally back to back, which is kind of funny.
They're good.
It's
They get you hooked.
It's funny because the second episode is literally the first episode, but from the parents' point of view this time around. With obviously mixes as to what's happening after the fact.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, this is just a quick review because I haven't seen the entire series yet. So
Oh, I have.
I know you have. You already reviewed it. That's why I'm just going through it because you've already spoken on it before. We're joined by Irving.
Hello.
As Rob hurts my ears with his clapping.
Sorry.
Make it clap.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, he's clapping right into my damn ear.
I was like down here, though.
Yeah, I heard it very clearly. Right? You could have been right here for all I know. But yeah, Runaways. Interesting. I'm definitely in. I'll probably finish the season by this weekend. So
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'll start the
next season. It's just, it goes.
I don't have that kind of time to just go with it. I mean, I had to separate the second episode like half one night and half the other night.
That's why you need to start drinking again, staying up late. I bang this shit out.
Well, yeah, I got to get up early for work in the morning, so no.
So do I. Come on.
All right. I'm going to throw it right back.
Throw it right back to me. My review is going to be way shorter than that.
For The Runaway?
No. This is for, damn, I had it up. Russian Doll.
Ah.
Oh, that's the okay. Never mind.
Yeah,
Netflix
starring
series, yes.
what's her face
Yeah.
from American Pie.
Natasha something.
Yeah, I didn't get.
She's from American Pie.
Yeah,
Well, she's
been in a
originally
lot.
from
She's
like
been in-
she's been a lot.
Black?
Orange New Black.
Gotcha. That's where I know her from.
And she
I watched the first episode, and it made me not want to watch the second episode.
Did you see the second episode?
No, it made me not want to watch it.
Oh.
It was just very boring.
Well, but you know, like what they say, you know.
You know what? Netflix can only have so many good winners.
Yeah, but that's what they said about Game of Thrones. You know, like the first episode was so boring.
No, hell no. First episode was not boring.
was
They
boring.
they drop kicked that kid to his death, but he still got up. No.
Yeah, it got interesting in that part, but
Yeah.
leading up to that was kind of boring.
Boring.
I was almost that. I'm like, oh, why am I
And
watching
people,
this?
like,
and that
if
happened?
people didn't know
You know
what was
what?
going on, like they would have been like, okay. You know what
There
I'm
was
saying?
no kids getting drop kicked to the death in this series.
But there was a lot of dying.
Oh, yeah, there was a couple deaths, but again, I think this whole dying and then
I've heard the show takes it in an interesting direction, though, if you keep with it.
all right, but it just not inspired. I can't even rate it because I was just so bored.
It's funny because that's like a critically acclaimed show right now.
Really,
Really?
That just
Yeah.
I
got nothing.
that's too far. You get what I'm saying? I'm not agreeing with like
No.
what he's saying, but I feel like that's not a
No,
good-
it's like
Maybe
like,
somewhere in the middle.
I haven't read a bad review for that show yet. They take
I'm giving it to you first, right here.
There you go.
on one
You should work for
episode.
Rotten Tomatoes.
See, but you're giving it to for one episode. These people have watched the entire series and are giving their opinion.
Come on, bro.
I can't do that. I'm too much of a realist. I'm like, this show sucks.
Green and berry, man. Green and berry.
You know, I did that with Beale Street. Never fucking again.
Bro, why?
But then you gave it a 7, though.
You gave it
You gave it a 7. That's not a bad rating. By the way, I'm still trying to rework the rating system
Yeah.
here. So.
I gotta watch. I gotta come back. I'll come back to you.
Yeah, so not a good show in my opinion.
Okay, that's your opinion. That's all right.
Yeah, exactly.
What else you got?
It's
Back to George.
We're just throwing it back. My next one, I also watched the first 2 episodes of Attack on Titan, finally.
I saw the whole first season.
You saw the full first
That shit was fucking awesome. I didn't like it
No.
because I'm sorry. I just like took away your review. Like,
No, it's all right. It's all right. Because I only watched the first 2 episodes. So you can probably...
I went in with a mixed. What would you say? Mixed mind? I don't know.
Well, I just wanted to like I watched it out of curiosity. No, it's on. I watched it on. I have Funimation. So
Okay, gotcha.
I just watched it on there.
But I saw that the English dub.
Yeah, they have it on Funimation.
Oh.
They have it on Funimation. They have it on Netflix, and they have it on Hulu. So,
Oh.
because Hulu has a contract with Funimation now, so
Gotcha.
they have a lot of their shit on there now.
Just to finish what I was saying, Attack on Titan. I liked it. After like a while, but like at first it was kind of creepy because like it's just a whole bunch of giant naked people. It's
Yeah,
like
those things do
getting
look fucking
cut up.
creepy.
Like it was like
Those
this is
things look
not
creepy
this is
as fuck.
disgusting. Like you get what I'm saying. But then after a while, you know, people start like getting eaten up and like dying, and you know it's main characters, and
Yeah,
you're
it's
just
like towards the end of the first episode, there's already freaking people getting slaughtered around.
you know, you're like, all right, this is pretty dope. You know,
And then you get
getting
that
some Game of Thrones type feel over here. With
You
people
got the
just
one-
dying left and right.
favorite part is one episode is there's this guy who he's supposed to defend the people. Like he's part of the military force supposed to keep these Titans out. He has this moment where he's like, I'm gonna defend my honor, I'm gonna redeem myself. He starts running up to the Titan. He stops,
Yeah, fuck.
gets scared, turns back around, just picks up the kids and starts running. I'm like,
Yeah,
wow,
that's me.
this dude just fucking just bitched out right there.
Yeah.
That'd be me. Well, fuck this.
Nah, man, there's some pretty like dope shit. You know, like
Yeah,
there's some pretty cool characters. You're like, yo, this is he's not the main character, but he's like a supporting character. Where you're just like, yo, this is a pretty cool character, but he's not like that hero sense, like where they don't have that like.
Anime
He just doesn't give a fuck, plain and simple. You get what I'm saying?
That'd be me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
So
like
he's
they put me
fighting,
in there.
gets completely fucked up. You know, brings a couple of them down, but gets completely fucked up. Awesome. I like it. Season 2, it's getting up there, man. Well, I haven't finished season 2, but.
I like I said, I just started watching. I watched it out of curiosity. It's been like this thing that people have been talking about for a long freaking time now. It was like, oh, you need to watch it. I'm surprised you don't watch it. You like animated. You'll love this show. So far, I like what I'm watching. It's very interesting. Definitely a weird concept, but I'm in. You got me going. They hit me with the drama in the first 2 episodes, so it's all right. I got the meat of the story going. So yes, Attack on Titan.
Blind
What?
sinker.
Yes, that's one because they're only like 24 minutes episodes. I'll probably be able to actually finish
I
that
love those
season.
guys' episodes. You can just bang them out.
Yeah, I literally just watched this upstairs like
Right before you came
like
out.
an hour ago, I believe, before I started watching that Netflix thing with the wife and the
Yeah, yeah.
sister-in-law.
Awesome.
All right,
Back to me. So, future wife and I were watching a show called 3 Wives and 1 Husband. It is on Netflix.
So
How hard were you trying to convince her?
Sister wives?
Hold on, one question at a time.
I said, how hard were you trying to convince her to make this a reality for you?
We did talk about the potential about having another wife down the road because of the show, and we both agreed it would not be a good idea.
Yeah, she can barely handle one.
Yeah.
So,
So the show is about fundamentalist Mormons who are polygamous, have many wives. It's a really bad reality TV show.
Oh yeah, those are the best ones. Though.
Yeah, those are the best ones. The drama's so real.
Yeah,
Nothing's scripted at all.
yeah. There's no such thing as reality television.
Yeah. I try to tell her this, but
life is pretty boring.
Yeah, no.
Like if you think about it, like
not
they
mine. I got shit going on 24/7, yo.
really.
Yeah.
I don't. Well,
Step into my shoes.
all right.
Yeah, I don't stop doing shit to
Yeah.
myself. So
But yeah, shit ton of kids. There's like 20 kids in this one fucking house.
They're all his.
Yeah, they're all his. It's just one guy, and then he splits his day and his nights up between the 3 wives.
So how would you like cheat on that relationship? Like, what would be considered cheating? It's a legit question, you know, like
if it's not your day, to be
if it's not one of the 3.
you stole my
it's
day,
one of
you
the
bitch.
And they can like generally get pissed at each other. Like when one was like having a bad row with the other, and then she's like texting him, and he's getting angry, and they get upset because like it's their time with him, and he's doing shit with them.
So when one of them they split like the week, like so
Yeah.
Tuesday and Thursday, Mary gets in, like Wednesday and Thursday, like
Yeah.
Bethel, like like
Yeah, like he sees one girl Monday,
don't they live
Tuesday,
together?
Wednesday. Yeah, and they all live in like one house, but it's like separate apartments.
It's all one house, separate apartments.
Yeah, so like one wife will have like one apartment, and the other wife will have another one.
Damn.
Yeah, it's so messed up.
But, I mean, I don't want to be like that misogynist dude, but like, yo, imagine like
you can't top Rob from last week. It's okay.
What did I do?
I'm just saying,
I
like,
don't
you know,
remember what I did. Okay,
that's a different experience every, for them bad. Like it's
right?
something new every.
It's also a whole lot extra drama.
Yeah, but
Listen, I can barely handle one woman. I ain't thinking about
right?
2 or 3.
That's what I said. And I'm like, this guy must have like he must have like the dynamo, because you figure he's in bed with one girl the next one night,
It's
and
like
then she doesn't get to see him until like
3 days later. So she wants to like,
she wants to probably bang it out again. So like this guy must be like
every night
banging on the fucking drum, I'm like, dude, you
Come on, bro.
you're setting yourself up for failure.
And then they
Got no days off.
No days off. No days off.
think about it. If like one girl says like, no, I don't want to do it. I'm like, all right, let me just go over
I'll be next door.
next door. And let me go get some sugar.
You know my number if you need anything.
But 6.5, just because I'm not into the reality show.
God damn.
I gave it a chance because she's really into it. So
Yeah,
you know how it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I watch true crime every fucking day of my life.
Yeah.
How many kids does he have?
He
85.
has like 20 kids almost.
Like 19 and counting type shit?
Almost.
But at least it's more than one woman, though. 19 and
Yeah,
counting
yeah.
is just that one. It's like,
Yo, let me not say stuff.
no, but it's just like, yeah, that's
Yo, like,
just a fucking warp fucking drive
this
that
one
comes
is
out.
just like popping like,
It's like fucking Star Trek.
They just like begging it out like, man.
Where am I?
Yeah, man.
This isn't. All right, now I'm actually getting some films. I purposely did the shows first. So the wife and I, because I added HBO to my Hulu account.
Pause. Today's Valentine's Day, guys.
Yes.
How come you guys are not like,
I already handled the wife, bro.
that was it? It's like,
No, she literally got home from work like an hour ago, so we ain't doing nothing today.
It doesn't take him very long, He's an in-and-out kind of guy.
No,
no wonder you can't be a...
Throwing shade.
I'm surprised you got let out of the house.
Well, I'm glad you guys are spending it with me, because I'm lonely.
Yeah, it's okay. We love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gang bang.
All right, blockers.
Yes. Speaking of blocking, Rob, saw blockers on my Hulu
So
HBO
great.
account. I was pleasantly surprised with this movie.
It's actually a good movie.
Yes, it was actually very funny.
Dude, that scene where he comes and he's looking John Cena right in the face. It's so great.
Yes, John Cena steals a lot of scenes in this fucking movie. I was surprised because I'm one of those that don't really.
Fuck with John Cena like that?
Oh, no.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's not that it's like. Listen, I've been a wrestling fan my whole life, but I know enough to know that a lot of these guys don't translate well to cinema. No.
Which is fundy because, since wrestling is all an act.
It is.
What are you talking about? Huh? What'd you say?
Rob.
Rob.
It's real, damn it! It's real to me!
We're in 2019, Rob. Okay.
Yeah, but it's like a lot of these guys don't know how to act like in front of a camera, like with a script and go.
Randy Orton.
But to Irving's point is I don't know how, because a lot of them do this. They literally have to memorize a script backstage before they go in front of the audience. So I don't even know how they work this out. But
maybe the banks to the head, the banks to the head. Like.
No, it's just. I guess it's just different. It's a different environment, different thing. Some people can do it, some people can't. Like The Rock was like the only one that broke out of that. Hulk Hogan tried for years. He did shitty movies.
Was that arm wrestling one he did?
No, that was Sylvester Stallone.
Are you sure?
Yes, Over the Top, Sylvester Stallone.
They made a whole movie about arm wrestling?
Yes. You gotta love the 80s. He was an arm wrestler and he was a truck driver. So if that ain't trying to hit the southern market, I don't know what the fuck it is.
Anyway, back to blockers.
Yeah. They were saying, like, comparing him to all these other guys. The Rock was the only one who's like, he's not Rock level.
Oh, no.
Rock just fucking blew up like no tomorrow.
Question: do they accomplish their mission?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
The opportunity was there, but it wouldn't be one of these raunchy comedies if they don't learn their lesson on the way.
Oh, of course.
You have to let people mature. But I guess you could technically say yes that they were kind of successful in 2 out of 3.
Or they're in the house and the couple is playing like a naked hide and seek.
Yeah, the naked hide and go seek.
It's so great.
He was looking at me. He was looking at me. The ball squeezing.
Oh God, we all felt that, didn't we, gentlemen?
Yes, we did.
As we cross our legs.
There's plenty of scenes like that. Just fucking butt chugging scene.
Oh yeah, butt chug. Who has been there?
Nope. Never happened.
Of course not.
Whoa.
Rob has probably done some butt chugging in his time.
But not with beer. Yeah, that's right. I went there.
Okay, so this is taking a dark turn. Blockers, yes. Yeah, it's an absolutely hilarious movie to me.
So
if this is... Was that a...
Sorry, question.
Yeah.
The moms, so it's John Cena, right?
John Cena, I forget the other guy's name, and
Leslie Mann.
yes, Leslie Mann was
She's
the...
hot.
Which I'm surprised she just didn't use her own daughter, because she has one daughter that's like of age already.
Yeah. She's in
In case she didn't
This
want
is
it.
40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the oldest one of the two, because those are both
The
her
daughter's
kids.
in This Is 40.
Yeah, both her
they're
daughters
both.
are. They're dead.
So her daughter's an actress?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both actresses. Yeah.
Yeah, and the dad directed This Is 40.
Judd
Her
Apatow.
husband directed This Is 40.
What's his word?
Judd Apatow?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Lesbians.
that's her husband.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's one big acting family.
Well, you know, just granddaughter.
Well, one big show business family because
Yes.
he directs, produces, writes, and all this shit.
Stand up.
She acts.
So is it like based on a true story or something?
No, just based on. I want to say true stories. This Is 40 is more based on like real situations.
Oh,
that
yeah.
couples go through.
Gotcha.
But what would you rate Blockers?
Blockers, I'd give it a 7.5. It's if the only reason I give it that low is because this has to be. This is what I feel with most comedies. It has to be the kind of comedy you like because I found this hilarious.
Oh, absolutely.
Somebody else, like I should say, just Irvin for example, he might think it's the dumbest thing he ever seen. Different types of humor. That's the thing. You
for
know?
sure.
That I might think it's stupid.
Yeah, so it's like, it's just if you're into like that raunchy comedy stuff where there's like tons of sex jokes thrown at you, every other thing, which they do the interesting take where it's females doing most of the sex jokes, except for the parents, but it's a fun movie. Definitely
Absolutely.
fun. My wife fucking didn't stop laughing the entire
Yeah,
film.
me,
so.
me neither.
Back to
me.
you.
The Two Killings of Sam Cooke. Netflix.
I literally just saw it, but I saw it on Netflix. I didn't even know it was a.
Before we get to Rob, can I talk about a movie? And I'm talking about this movie because I had to get to class. Well, because I have to watch it for class.
Yeah,
so I was watching it like half asleep. But it's called
Isn't that how
Robert.
you watch everything though?
Yeah,
Pretty well.
it's called Robot and Frank. Oh, Frank and Robot, or something like that.
I've heard about that.
It came out in 2012.
I was gonna say yeah.
And so
Sounds
like,
familiar.
yeah. But I just want to talk about the movie real quick because I actually saw it. You know,
Yes, you can contribute.
it was pretty freaking boring, but it was actually an indie movie, and it's like the one that went into like theaters and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So it wasn't like those like those educational films that they like throw out there.
Yeah.
So
They
that
try to hide it as like a real film. It was like, hey, this is a really good movie. You guys should watch it.
But
You
it's
sit there, you're
really-
like, wait,
This
God
is
damn
something-
it, they conned me into an educational film.
yeah, type of thing. You get what I'm saying? So this was actually pretty fun. It's about how like robotics, because that's what the crisis is about, affects the human life. The acting. Liv Tyler is in the movie.
Oh, I love Tyler.
Who else is there? Liv Tyler. The guy, what's his name? It has like pretty famous like people in it, believe it or not. And I'm pretty sure the old guy. You guys know the old guy, but I don't know his name. Hold on.
Where we go?
But you guys don't. But I don't know his name. It's called Robot and Frank.
The old guy.
We'll pull in the movie up.
Sam Elliott.
There you go.
Frank
Peter.
Langella.
Oh, damn it.
You guys know him, right? You guys know who he is.
Yeah, I know he is. I guessed wrong, though.
So the whole point of the movie, he has Alzheimer's. James Marsden is in it.
I love James Marsden.
You weren't
Peter
kidding about
Sarsgaard plays a
frickin'.
robot.
You weren't kidding about these people frickin' that you actually know in these films.
Susan Sarandon, Jeremy Strong. What the bitch?
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a pretty out there movie, but it was pretty boring. It was pretty cool. And I'm just like, 2012, and
Only Irving, where he was pretty boring and pretty cool in the same sentence.
it's like, I don't know. Those are the words that come out when like I would see the movie. But I'm bringing this movie up because I just want to like compare it to like movies now. It's a pretty it's like like how movies have like different seasons. And it's like you can tell that was like a movie back then, like that 2012 like.
I believe this was up for
Do you guys remember August, like Osage County or something like that?
Yeah.
You get what it was, that type of movie, like that movie, that Blue Valentine.
Blue Valentine, yeah, with Ryan Gosling and
No. I think, but that movie came out around that time, didn't it? Or probably earlier.
Think so.
No, but it was one of the Woody Allen movies before he like blew up again, because he comes.
Yeah, no, he blows up, he goes away, he blows
Blows
up
up
again,
again.
he goes away, he
Like-
blows up.
But it was with Kate Blanchett.
Is that I know what you're talking about. I just can't think.
She has like so many problems. Takes like a whole bunch of pills, and she's like. But it was in an award season. You get what I'm saying?
It's gonna irritate me, so now I gotta look it up. Is it Carol? No, I don't think it was Carol. It was before Carol.
Okay, come on, true singer.
Blue Jasmine.
Blue Jasmine. I know it had blue in it. You get what I'm saying? But it was that type of movies, like, you know, like that whole like season of movies, and it was like
Oscar season, where it's like those kind of folk. I do believe he was nominated for this role. Franklin.
something.
Yeah,
I know Blue Jasmine was pretty. I don't know if it was nominated for it. I'm not sure, but I know it was pretty out there.
Wait, they got trivia in here too.
But anyways, so it was like that. It's just like a cool reminder of like that season, which was a pretty dope movie season for me. I think from 2012 to until like 2016.
Yeah.
That like indie and like slow films were like pretty cool. Now it's just like, you know, superheroes and like what can we blow up type of thing.
No, those other films are still out there. You just gotta look for them.
True.
The thing is that most people don't look for them.
And back then, Netflix wasn't as big because Netflix was
now those films just come like straight to Netflix. If it was like
Blue Jasmine would have been like on it would have been a Netflix film.
Netflix is just like, I got you, bro. It's like, you want to see that?
I got you.
Come here. I got you. All right. Yeah, now back to Rob.
Rob, I'm sorry, Rob.
No,
I
it's all
took your
good.
thunder.
No, that's all good.
He cut you off.
It's all good. So, the two killings of Sam Cooke.
Why is there two?
Yes.
That is a very good question. I don't actually know. I think they might have killed his legacy, like his musically.
I'm sure one's metaphoric.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with that one. Sam Cooke, famous musician.
Never heard of him.
He was very in the inner circle of Muhammad Ali and MLK.
Never heard of him.
One of his songs is actually on Guardians of the Galaxy.
Really?
Volume 2, yes. Bring It On Home.
Sorry, I'm just going through the list.
So they're making a movie about him?
They
Made a movie?
They had a Netflix special about going into his life and a little bit into his murder, which actually was my only really complaint about it. I really wish that they would have gone more into the murder, like who could have done it. Was it like more racially profiled, which it probably was because
At the time.
of the time, yeah.
Was his music that motivated?
Oh yeah, and it wasn't. That's not how he started, but then he grew up with the inner circle of like Muhammad Ali and MLK, and he really wanted to get like all these messages into his music, and that's why he is such a legend. Which I didn't realize how big he was until I watched the documentary.
There's a lot of artists like that.
Yeah,
Like you hear their stuff, but you don't like.
You don't hear his stuff.
Yeah. Listen, we're not gonna have the white man can jump conversation right now. I can hear Jimmy. All right.
Listen, I can hear Jimmy.
You can hear, but you don't listen. Okay, continue.
Is that a Bohemian Rhapsody?
That was from.
White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a conversation.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah. Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson had that conversation.
Gotcha.
Anyway. Yeah, that was my only real complaint about it. I would give it a 7.25.
Not bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, my next one. Taking advantage of my HBO now. Finally got around to seeing the Tomb Raider film. The infamous.
Oh,
The
with Sandra, what's her name?
Yes, Alicia Vikander. Yes.
Alicia.
That's this dude's wife.
Are they making a second movie?
I don't know if they are, but I was surprised that this one was not that bad.
She did great in
She does great in almost everything.
So how does it compare?
to the Angelina Jolie
Yeah.
or the games?
No, Angelina.
I heard it's like a step by step of the game or something like that. It's good.
That's I want to say step by step. It's
Closely related.
more. It does take like the story of the game, and it. Those are like my complaints of the movie is when it tries to do stuff that's in the game. Like you kind of get a little cringeworthy. I like when they went off in their own way. I'm like, all right, now this is a pretty cool movie. Then they have to purposely do something that's in the game, and I'm just like, If I wanted to do that, I could have just played the fucking game. I have it right there. I could just switch it right over, bam, play. But it's very well acted. I love how they tease a supernatural thing going on. You kind of have the wonder throughout the movie, because if you played the first game of the remakes,
Yep.
there is a supernatural twist to that one, but the second one is more grounded in reality. So
I played the first one. I haven't played the second one, and that first one to me, I loved it.
no, it was a good game. I'm just saying, but it had like that supernatural. This one has a lot to do with the first game,
Okay.
so it kind of has that same. I think they're looking for that same treasure or tomb.
That's awesome. Wait, that's on Netflix?
No, it's on the Hulu with my HBO edition.
God damn it.
But yeah, it was actually.
Keeping the brother down.
I actually had fun. I don't know. I've read reviews where people said this movie was boring or whatever. I didn't find it boring at all. I mean, dumb at times, but
Yeah.
but not boring. It's just my quick review. I think Alicia Vikander, like, if you've watched her act, she's just not bad in anything she does.
She hot too.
She's never. Yes,
She's a great actress.
yes.
Great actor.
And Michael Fassbender will kill you if you say that about his wife again.
Hey,
You don't want to mess with
shame.
Magneto, bro.
Nah, bro, you're gonna find these mics just twisting around you one day. Just
no shame.
everybody's gonna be dying. It was worth it. Yeah, I give it about a 6.5. It's fun, watchable, but it's dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb as hell, It's
Because of the game. Because they related it.
yeah, because they try to do too much. And this is one scene in the end. They showed her in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler. When she goes to buy a gun, whatever. It was just dumb because it was just a reason for her to buy 2 guns, because that's in the game. She has 2 guns. Which, by the way, she doesn't use a gun this entire movie. She uses a bow and arrow for almost the entirety of it. So, but yeah, that was a dumb thing. That was just a tack on. I was like, look, we're doing like she does in the game. She has 2 guns. It's like, you were doing so well.
Jump a mountain.
You were doing so well. Why? Why do we do this? So yeah, it's a 6.5 in my. Back to Roberto.
Really quick, I picked up Bohemian Rhapsody. Hard copy, yes.
Already?
Yeah,
4K, yeah, it just came out this week.
It's been on digital for like.
What's your turnaround time?
It's like 2 months now.
Yeah, it's like nothing.
3 months now.
Okay, now let's go back because I'm
It came
not
out
going
back-
crazy.
it came out in
Let's go back
November.
5 6 years.
Oh, yeah.
It was like it's slowly been going down. It went back when we
Yeah,
were
we were
freaking
young.
younger.
It was like a year, right? You had
Yeah,
to,
like a
almost
year.
a year to get on.
I remember I went to see Titanic when it first came out. It was still in the theater when it came out on VHS a year later, right?
What's VHS?
It's these cassettes,
No, I know.
He knows.
They need to you need to have the whole Princess collection
I know.
for
I
when
was
you have
just,
kids, okay? On VHS because that's the original way to watch it.
just fooling. I know what it is.
Anyway,
It's like that.
But anyway, I got it, and not only did I rewatch the whole movie, which was amazing again, but I was watching the behind the scenes stuff.
oh yeah, I have the digital version. It has all that stuff on there too.
I did not realize they shot Live Aid first.
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
That concert at the end,
Yes.
they shot it first.
They shot it first. That's the first thing they
said
did.
Yeah, they're like, we didn't even really get to know each other yet. We had to go out there and
That's so nuts.
That's what
Every
acting
time
is
you
all
had
about.
do one of the biggest performances in Queen's career before you even know how to really be the character.
Yeah. So I just thought that was incredible and worth mentioning.
Yeah, it was. I thought you knew about that already.
No, I did not know.
Yes, continue.
Oh, you want me to go on another one?
Oh, that's just it? That was just one?
I go on another one.
Does that really count as your 7 that you said?
I don't think so. I got
Okay.
4 more.
Okay, I did too. So
All right, so go to the next one. Or you want to go?
actually, I got 3 more. So you go to your next one then.
Okay. I'll go on another quick one. Just touch really quickly on the Supernatural 300th episode.
Don't touch me really quickly.
300 episodes, dude. That is nuts.
Yeah, that show should have ended in season 4.
That's actually when it was intended to end.
Yeah, that's when it was intended.
And, like, it would just went to shit.
That was the creators.
I love that show. I love that show up to season 4.
Well, that was when the creator wanted it to end. Like
Yep.
his storyline ended at 4. He left the show after that.
What the fuck happened after 4? Like,
Oh, so much stuff. You don't even know, bro.
Nah, it's been up and
still
down.
watching.
Like it'll have like a really bad season, and then like I only haven't watched it because I just have so many things to watch that I haven't been able to get back on it. Now I'm like a season and a half behind. But it's like it'll literally do like one bad season. I'm like, oh, the next one's got to be the last. Then they have a fucking amazing season. And you're like, oh no, this is gonna keep going, and it just fucking keeps going. That's the thing with the show.
W doesn't want to give it up. It's like
It's one of their highest rated shows.
That cow to like the death, man.
I think it's the only show that like outrates the superhero shows, the Supernatural.
And it just keeps going. 300, and they seemingly have like a formula, but not really sometimes.
It's like, how many ways can we kill the Winchester?
Yes.
It's how many wolves can we kill? You know, like they replay this. I'm pretty sure like you can go back like episodes and you'll see the same storyline.
Well, I forget what season it was, but then they just kind of started kind of parodying themselves a little bit, where they kind of just make fun of themselves. So
Oh, yeah.
it's one of the more recent ones where they were just like, oh, I feel like we do this all the time.
But I want to dive more into this episode
Yes.
with Jeffrey Dean Morgan
Yes, the return,
coming back.
The return of Papa Winchester.
The return of John Winchester.
The mom came back. That dude died. Comes back. Prody's gonna die again. You know, so he can come back in 3 seasons.
No, he was only here for one episode.
It's a one-off. It was a one-off.
One-off.
It's just because it was 300 episodes. So, you know.
What about the mom?
She's still here.
Yeah, she's
She's still here. She left, but she's in and out of the show.
Yeah, she's just not a regular.
Yeah, she's not a regular.
Gotcha.
And for a show that has 300 episodes, and I've seen every single one of them, you think you can't be surprised on how like which way an episode's gonna go,
Did he come in acting like Negan?
and then you come in and you watch it, and you get emotionally invested, and you actually like literally start to tear up. I was like tearing up a little bit, just the emotion like these guys are just going through, and I'm like, God damn it, Supernatural.
So he hit the Winchesters with his
With the emotional Lucille.
emotional Lucille. He didn't do his Negan gangster lean, did he?
I don't think you did. No.
You know, the little,
No.
what do we have here?
But like, just to be able like to churn it right like on a dime, like when the parents meet for like the first time, just wow, just I have no words.
Did he die again?
No, he didn't die again. So what happened was,
Just spoiler, because it's gonna take me like 2 years to catch up at this point. So.
really quickly, they found like an object that gives you your heart's desire, and they're dealing with a current issue in this season, and they thought they could get rid of this issue by using the rock, and it turns out they bring back Jeffrey Dean Morgan from 2003, which is like the first season.
Yeah,
So
yeah, because
he
dies in the.
he knows
first season.
nothing. He knows nothing with like what the Winchesters have gone through,
Really?
and they have to explain it all to him. Yeah. 16 years of bullshit.
It's like, so listen, Dad, this is what happened. I died.
I saved
Came
the
back.
world. We met God.
You know.
Then we died
met
again.
The devil. We played with the devil.
Then
We
I
lived
was,
with an angel.
then I was
and
possessed by a
Lucifer's
devil
son.
for a while. And then,
You know.
Yeah. So really emotional episode. I loved it.
Your
Got
best
it.
friend died, by the way.
Bobby.
Idiots.
Bobby. I'm surprised they haven't brought him back yet either.
Oh, just wait. No, they brought him back for like one episode.
Oh, I know, I remember that, but I was just saying I'm surprised they haven't like brought him
Yeah.
fully back.
Well, he is kind of back. He's the alternate world version.
What does that even mean?
So they recently
Like-
discovered parallel universes, and they have one where he's still alive.
They are going.
And
They are
now-
going places on this show.
You want them? They discovered parallel universes. They brought him from another parallel universe, an apocalyptic universe, into our universe.
So now we're in the new 52? Like, come on, bro.
Along with like a handful of survivors, and that version's Michael, who's like a fucking asshole Lucifer.
Yeah.
who ran the apocalypse and
you just
burned
made me want to get back on the supernatural train.
Wow. Wow.
So yeah, shit's been going on, but I really dug this episode.
Okay. That's
Okay.
what you're doing. All right. Now my next two films are animated films, so I'm gonna start with one I actually enjoyed. Ralph Breaks the Internet. This came back out in November, I believe. A Disney film, sequel
This
to Wreck-It
part two,
Ralph. Yep.
Okay.
So if you liked Wreck-It Ralph, it does that similar tone, but this time instead of making fun of video games, they're kind of making fun of like internet. Like,
We're not millennials anymore. Generation X.
well, it was just kind of like there's a point they make fun of like pop-ups or whatever. How it's just like random, kind of like how people come up to you like in the street. It's like, hey, you want to try this?
That was in the trailer, right?
Yeah, but this is like a bunch of them that keep popping up. It's like, hey, you can be running. Get out of my way. You know? Or how dumb it is, how people get like the YouTube famous or whatever.
Oh hell yeah!
Because Ralph literally becomes like YouTube famous for a little while, where he just does like a bunch of stupid videos trying to earn. Because the whole story is these kids break Vanellope, played by Sarah Silverman. They break her arcade machine. They break the steering wheel off because Vanellope wants to do something different. She wants to try new things. She's tired of playing the same game over and over again. So she was basically fighting the kid who's controlling her. So within the fight, the freaking control breaks off. But they can't find a steering wheel because that company is no longer around. The only way they could find replace the steering wheel is on eBay. But it's $200, and the owner of the arcade says $200. I don't make that here. It's like, I guess I'm just gonna have to throw this away. So basically, it's scheduled to get rid of it. So
Yep.
Ralph, not wanting to lose his best friend, they go into the internet and try to get the steering wheel from eBay. That's where most of the movie takes place. Is just them trying to find a way to make money to get a steering wheel. I don't want to give too much away, but one of my favorite scenes is where they kind of make fun of the whole princess thing in Disney.
Oh, when they're like, that was in the trailer, when they bring all like other.
But yeah, but like there's more to it though. Like how they're always talking about how they're always getting saved or whatever. Like when they're trying to describe, it's like, what's your friend? It's like, is he some big strong man who always assumes you need his help? She's like, yeah. What is it with those guys always doing that? So yeah, it was a fun thing with the Disney princesses. They actually get to dress in casual clothes because they like the way Vanellope's dressed. Hold on.
Secrets.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun movie. It has those fun messages for kids, for those who have kids. So yes, I definitely recommend it. The whole friendship and not being afraid to let your friend do something different than you. You don't have to do the same thing, kids. You can still be friends and like different
Because
things.
Johnny jumps off the bridge.
I mean, yeah, Rob and I tried that once. It was okay. We both survived. We're here now.
We aight.
Okay, and I'll just give this a rating. It's about, I'll give it an 8.5 on this one. Definitely a fun movie.
Nice.
So, Rob, why am I bringing this up?
That's my next review.
Oh, okay.
I watched a couple episodes of season 1.
Word.
Transparent.
Yes, I was about
From
to say, I was
Amazon.
like, for the people who don't have
For those of you playing the home game,
yeah.
Jeffrey Tambor
Yes.
is hysterical.
But I hear he's in a ton of shit, so he might not be getting more transparent. So,
Really? He got in trouble too?
yeah, apparently smacking people or something like that.
Sometimes you just gotta smack people. I don't understand today's
funny.
world.
That is
Sometimes you just
funny.
gotta slap people.
Well, what do you want to smack somebody like? Never mind.
But this show is genuinely hilarious.
God, I'm just trying to figure out
Okay,
why.
sorry. Not only just his character and like the transition that he's going through, he is a transsexual.
In the show?
Yes, in the show. I don't know in real life. I don't think so. But
Of course, in the show.
he dresses like a woman.
Oh.
He has a couple kids. Kids are really messed up. His eldest is a girl, married, and starts hooking up with her ex-girlfriend. So there's some lesbian action right away in the first episode, which...
Gotta see this show.
You know me.
I'm kidding.
I'm a fan of the lesbians. And it also leads to one of my favorite jokes, which I cannot stop laughing about. So they ended up hooking up in the back seat of their car.
The lesbians?
Yeah, late at night. And then like the next morning, she and her husband are loading the kids up in the van, and the husband's like feeling around for something. He's like, "What the hell happened back here? It feels like a Capri Sun exploded back here." And I just was laughing my ass off for so long. It feels like a Capri Sun exploded back here.
That's funny.
Oh God, yes, because of some lesbian action. Gotta love.
But was the wife still in the car?
Yeah, the wife was like right there loading up like the kids in the car.
Oh, okay.
So she's just like, mum's the word.
That's funny.
Then there's a son, kind of a hipster. And then there's like the fuck up daughter, which he gets to see her naked, which is nice. A lot of nudity in the show. Also, I don't know if I mentioned that. Nudity and lesbians. Can't go wrong.
Word.
Can you see the female viewership going down?
Well, what female?
No.
We have none.
I'm scaring you away. I don't bite.
Yeah,
Come on.
Hard. But I will definitely keep watching this. This show has caught my interest. I will be binging this while the future missus is away. So far, I got to give it 8.25.
To Florida?
I mean,
Yes, she's leaving Saturday.
he won.
I thought she left already.
No, she's leaving Saturday.
He won Golden Globes and Emmys for the first 2 seasons, I believe.
Did they?
Yes.
I can see why. It's really well written, and all the jokes are just on time. There's no delay. It's well
I mean,
structured.
it was one of the more popular Amazon shows until the whole harassment claims against him came out. So,
God damn it! It's always something. Who are they gonna get next?
yeah, I'm pretty sure you're on the list now, buddy.
Fucking Christ!
Irving just put a claim in.
That ass grab was consensual. He said it.
Well, do you have proof?
That'll be our first comment against this. It's like they're making fun of the Me Too movement. Yeah, if that's what you think.
For the record, we're not making fun of the Me Too movement.
No, if that's what they think, go fuck yourself.
And that's my review of Transparent.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go on to my next movie, which was Lego Movie 2, the second part.
How many Lego movies have they made?
Jesus H. Christ.
There's 2 legit Lego movies.
Yes.
Then there's the Batman Lego movie.
Which
then
was
there's,
hilarious.
Then there's the Lego Ninjago film,
Yeah.
which that one is whatever.
So, like, side?
yeah, the side.
spin-offs?
That's the Lego movie is just like everything. We go off things I liked about this one to start off. One, Irving would appreciate this. They do a little kind of make fun of the DCEU.
Like in the first one?
Well, no, but this one, like, there's this big
Come on,
thing.
spoil it.
Well,
Spoil it.
this happens like within the first like 15 minutes of the movie, so it's not even that big of a spoiler.
Spoil it.
But there's like the basic story is these alien Legos, which the whole metaphor of the entire movie is a sister trying to play where her older brother, he's too cool and mature to want to play with his little sister, and that's what the outside world's going on. Because this one does a lot more with the outside world than the first one did. But that's like what's going on there, and then they translate it to what it looks like to the Legos. And we see that they assume that the sister is just an alien invading their city. So that's how they kind of translate that in. And there's one point where they're like, we kept sending people out to her, and they never come back. And one of them shows like the Justice League in a ship, and it's the Justice League from the movie Justice League. And they have like, you could tell they just took the sound bites from Jason Momoa in there, where he just jumps in and he's like, "My man." And then they start going. This was sad but funny for me. Was they start closing the ship door, and Green Lantern was like, "Wait, you forgot about me, guys! Hey, come on!" And he jumps in, and he's like, Superman's just there like, "Oh, hey, You, yeah. I guess you can come.
Is Channing Tatum voicing Superman still?
It was very small, so he might have been. I didn't really hear it.
Jonah Hill.
Yes.
Yes.
I could definitely tell Jonah Hill was in it.
Green Lantern. Really? Yeah.
I mean,
it was in
there
the
were
first
two.
one.
Yeah, there were two very small parts.
But it was still hilarious because they were like, he's like super ambitious for Superman.
But yeah, like I said, the basic story is of the brother and sister trying to play with each other or whatever. And I like the your mamageddon is what they kept calling instead of Armageddon, because their mom gave the kids a thing, told them, if you guys don't get along, I'm putting all the Legos away in storage. So to the Legos, that's your mamageddon.
There's Will Ferrell making an appearance.
Mostly voice.
Mostly
appearance.
voice, okay.
Like, you know how when somebody says an actor phoned it in, he literally phoned it in. Where he appears like in the very beginning, but that could have been, the parts you see him could have been filmed in the first movie.
Yeah.
So, can't even tell. But most of the time it was like, you'll see the mom who, I forget her name.
Famous?
Yes, she's a Saturday Night Live. She's been in a lot of Saturday Night Live stuff. She was in Bridesmaids. I can't remember her name.
Kimmy?
No. The other, she was the bride in Bridesmaids.
Is it Maya Randolph?
Yes, that's one. Or Rudolph.
Yeah, one of those fucking ones. Close enough.
Yeah, she's in here. Where
That's cool.
She even does the meta commentary of
I like her.
When they talk to her. They're like, "Mom, you like the villain of the thing?" She's like, "No, I'm more of like a witty side character." And then she has one where she steps in a Lego and she compares it to like paying close to childbirth. She's like, "Oh yeah, they're right there, right next to each other." But yeah, those funny parts. But one thing I realized as I'm watching these movies, it's just not for me.
Yep. I hear you.
You know, they're well made. I do love the whole Phil Miller and Chris. No, is it Chris Miller, Phil Lord? I don't know.
One of those.
I'll get their names right. I mean, they didn't direct this one. They directed the first one. They wrote this one, though. I mean, I like their humor, and you have those moments in there. But it's just like, I don't know if it's just the animation. I don't know what it is about it. I couldn't get into it.
You're not picking up what they're laying down.
Yeah, like it was just like I can admit that it's still a good film.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna tell people not to go see it because of my personal preference. Like, I like the message behind the film. Yeah, go take your kids; they'll have fun. Me, yeah, not so much.
Gotcha.
I should have known this from the first one because I kind of felt similar to the first one, where it's like had funny parts, but I didn't overall enjoy it.
Should see in 3D.
No, that's my last film that I'll be talking about. I should see it 3D. But yeah, even I'm taking my own opinion out of this. I'll definitely give the movie an 8.
Okay.
It's still very watchable for people who are a fan of it. It's just personally not
pretty
mine.
high. So it was pretty good for you.
No, it wasn't. I'm just not taking my own preferences and prejudice that I don't like about the film out of it and seeing it as someone who...
You're a good man, a big man, George.
Hey, what's yours, Rob?
The special Valentine's Day episode of Big Mouth.
I can already tell that's gonna be fucking hilarious.
It is the best thing in the world. I love it so much. This is a show that needs like a new episode every goddamn week, and I would watch it. I would be the most faithful watcher. I swear to God, this show is hysterical, and this special it lives up to the hype. It is double the episode time, so you get like a nice 48 minutes long of just debauchery and immaturity. It's amazing. I love it. I love every second of it. It is hysterical.
What's the other half?
I literally cannot say enough good things about this show. I love this show so much. I'd probably buy it if they came out, because it's such a great show. So as you can tell from the title, it's all about Valentine's Day. All the kids are worried about what they're gonna do for Valentine's Day. The gay kid is alone, and You got the weird kid who humps his pillows.
Oh, so they found a way to put you in the show.
Yeah, and, and he's still questioning his sexuality. So one pillow is gay, and the other one's a woman. It's the best thing on Netflix. I love it so much. And they get the other kid whose hormone monster is a girl now, and now he has puffy nipples, and he's dealing with growing up and not really having a Valentine's Day for his mom anymore.
But Mom...
It's so funny. I cannot understate how funny this show is. You need to watch this shit.
I wonder how, like, they still haven't gotten sued for that show. It's like...
You know what?
How would they get sued?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think you really can.
Now, if you're saying... I mean,
There's plenty of warnings.
But, like, are they doing stuff that is, like, that they can get sued, or are they taking some stuff from other people?
I don't think they're taking stuff from other people. It seems like all original ideas.
Yeah, so there's nothing to worry about them.
But, like, it's stuff. Some of the stuff is pretty graphic.
Yeah, that's a Netflix. They have a warning. They have a mature rating on it, so...
It's all about, like, puberty, and there's, like, a lot of vagina jokes, and they've shown penises before. But it's all animated, so...
Japanese have been getting away with that shit for years. What the fucking... Has anybody watched anime before?
But seriously, if anyone out there, God, is listening...
Listen.
I want a new episode every goddamn week.
Listen.
I love the show.
If people get offended by that show, tell them to go watch Ninja Scroll back in the fucking... was it late 80s, early 90s? There is literally an anime film that has rape in it. Graphic fucking detailed. And nobody bitched about that back then. They thought it was the coolest fucking thing they ever seen. So, go fuck yourselves with all this shit.
Just get over it.
I think I might name the show that. Go fuck yourselves. Well, I can't name that because then the iTunes will take us down. But yes, that's my opinion.
Go fudge yourself.
That's my opinion on people, so.
But watch this special. You will
I
laugh.
will watch it.
I haven't watched any of Big Mouth.
If you're looking for Valentine's Day plans, watch this show.
I got a coworker that's always telling me to go watch it.
But seriously, go watch it. It's hilarious.
All right.
You will blush. You will laugh. You will cry. Not necessarily in that order.
All right. This last film, I'm cheating a little because this is technically one of our films we were supposed to watch for next week.
Bom, bom, bom.
But I'll leave that to Rob so he can maybe give me his opinion.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
So I got to watch Alita Battle Angel.
But George, it doesn't come out till this week. How did you watch it beforehand?
Because it came out on Wednesday.
Oh my God. You are super awesome.
You know, when you record shows on Thursday, you got an extra day. If you find some free time, it's like, maybe I'll just go out to the theater. And,
So how was it?
It was actually pretty damn amazing.
So it's not going to bomb.
It'll bomb because of word of mouth. Because, like, what people have already been talking about before, like, it's very lukewarm. Hopefully the word of mouth now, after people see it, may make the ratings go up, make people want to go see it.
Yep.
But I thought it was, the effects are freaking fantastic. It uses that new technology that James Cameron, James Cameron's always coming up with new technology. What the fuck is up with this
James
guy?
Cameron.
That's the tech he made to do the Avatar movies, the newer ones.
Yep.
It's directed by Robert Rodriguez. It's probably the best thing Robert Rodriguez has done in a long time.
Since Antonio Banderas?
Since Spy Kids?
He didn't make Antonio Banderas, man.
Since Spy Kids?
You're stricken from the record.
That was a joke.
No, probably since like the first Sin City.
Yep.
Yes, that was like the last.
That was actually a pretty good movie. I don't know about Sin City 2.
I haven't watched the second one, but I heard it wasn't as good as the first.
No, it wasn't.
But yeah, so this is easily his best film since then.
Yep.
Maybe he actually could challenge. Well, those were parody stuff. So I can let him get away with that because he's purposely doing stupid shit. But it's nice to see him to get back on an action film. This film's written by James Cameron and
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was supposed to direct this film originally.
James Cameron?
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm going to give it to Robert Rodriguez.
Because he's been trying to get it off the ground for years, and
Robert Rodriguez is like, fuck it, I'll do it.
well, it was that thing where he's trying to get it off the ground, but he's also working on Avatar, so then he got caught up with doing that. He's like, but I still want to make this, so maybe I could find somebody who's just as creative to get on it. And then Robert Rodriguez, they got together, they talked, he liked the ideas that Rodriguez was bringing, and let him film it.
That would be like, I would want to be in that room when they're talking about like.
Well, because Robert Rodriguez is good at a bunch of things. One, he's good at making movies for less than you think they can go. Like that's always been his thing. Like these people, like he knows how to make them for cheap, but still be like look like good.
Yeah.
At least when he tries not to do the effects himself. He had that phase where he was trying to do the effects himself. That's the Spy Kid phase.
Didn't work.
Yeah. Didn't look all that great. But, like, this shows what he can do when he actually is, like, motivated to do something creative. Because the action scenes are just fantastic in this fucking movie.
Who plays the main character?
Rosa.
Rosa.
I know that's her first name.
Oh, Rosa. With the Mosa.
Because she's all motion capture, like the entire thing. Yeah, almost everybody in this one. Rosa Salazar.
Who's Rosa Salazar?
Her.
Oh, she got.
See, as you can see a picture here. Well, Irvin can see a picture here, not the people listening, of like a side by side of the character.
What
lead
movies has she been in?
We'll scroll a little more down. She's done the Maze Runner films. She was in Arkham Origins as a voice, I believe.
Bird Box? She was Lucy and... Oh, she's the cop!
Oh, shit.
Isn't she the cop?
Yeah.
Word.
It's mostly TV stuff that she's done. Yeah, this not a, she's not one that she actually has done a lot of stuff, but not like anything huge until more recently. Tons of shorts and everything, but yeah, she was cast. Robert Rodriguez. Also, Robert Rodriguez has a couple of his regulars in here. It's Jeff Fahey, for those who remember him, the original Lawnmower Man back in the 90s. He's in this film. He plays one of the hunter-killers, which are bounty hunters. You could, there's also, where's one guy? Where is it? Jackie Earl Haley, yeah. I didn't recognize who the fuck he was in this movie.
Really? I haven't seen him in forever.
Until you watch the movie, you won't see him either. Like, I can see it now that I look back, because there was this one character who's a cyborg, who's fucking huge. And every time he talks, I'm like, I recognize that fucking voice. Who the fuck is this? Then when I see the credits at the end and I see his name, I'm like, really? It's like, that's just like the opposite of what you think the guy would play. Because it's like this short guy and this cyborg was like huge and like fucking hulking. It was like one of the main villains throughout the film.
That's fun.
Watchmen.
But yeah, it's like I said, the fight scenes are amazing. We have Marshall Ali plays one of the main villains of the film. That guy just is amazing in anything he's fucking in.
So they don't really like show it, which is
Luke
pretty cool.
Cage.
But is he modified too, or is he completely human?
It seems he looks completely human, but it seems like his eyes might have been modified, because there's points where
They like glow, like
they go blue.
yeah.
But it's when some other character, the actual villain, takes over. But you don't see who the actual villain is throughout. It's one of those hidden villains who
Yeah.
he can take over like people, certain people. So when his eyes go blue, that's the other guy talking through him.
Gotcha.
But yeah, there's a lot of little cameos throughout this too, which I won't give away for people who want to see the film.
I want to see it.
It's a fun movie. It does. My main complaint is that it does do that thing where, because it's based off of an anime, they try to add too much into it, where at certain points they're just going through so much, because they start talking about a war that took place like 300 years ago. It's part of Alita's backstory or whatever, but it's like, yeah, I want to see more of
Like what happened?
Yeah, it's like I want to see more of what happened there, but you only get like these little glimpses, and then I'm like,
Deleted
okay,
scenes.
yeah. So who knows? I'm hoping this actually makes some money. It's right now tracking to bomb at only a 23 million.
Really?
Yes. Because the people haven't been into the trailers. And if you listen to this and you're on the fence about watching, I say go watch it because it looked fantastic. I want to see it in 3D because that's why everybody keeps saying you need to see this in 3D. I didn't get to see it.
How much was what was the budget?
I didn't even check what the budget was of it. I can check in a moment. If they even say it here. Excuse me.
I love Christoph Waltz.
Yeah,
He makes every movie.
Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah, they also have Lana Condor, for those who remember her. She was in To All the Boys I Loved Before. Projected budget is estimated at $200 million.
God damn.
Good luck with that. Maybe overseas.
The fact that he even got that much money, wow, that's amazing.
It shows, though. This is one of those movies where every penny shows on the screen. You know, like
He made it worth the watch.
yeah, he put. It's not like those directors who freaking. They get like a $200 million budget, and you're like watching a movie. You're like, where the fuck is the budget?
Where the fuck is the money?
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? It's like, this looks fake as shit. Like, I mean, there's times, obviously, with any CG, there's going to be moments where you're like, all right, that looked a little too CG. But for the most part, I restored my little faith in the new Avatar film coming out, because this looks closer to realistic than the first one. It's
All right.
So I give the movie an 8.5. I thought it was fantastic. Got anything else, sir?
I got my last one.
Okay. Drop it.
Drop it like it's hot. The Prodigy.
Oh, yeah, that film.
Oh, yeah, that film.
The other film that you kind of...
Creepy ass kid. What the hell? So, we're going into spoilers because I got to talk a little bit here. Just the beginning and the end. That's all that really matters. Because in the middle, you're just jump scares and creepy ass shit. So, this movie stars the star of Orange is the New Black.
I knew it. That big-headed woman.
The blonde.
the big-headed...
She has a
Can we name the episode The Big Headed? So great.
I'm sorry. Don't sue us.
Anyway, she's pregnant, and the night that she gives birth, just a few hours before that, a serial killer,
Rapes her?
no, a serial killer in another part of the world dies. And apparently his energy or his soul kind of gets like attached to this unborn kid.
So
and he gives birth.
like, are we talking about like some Avatar type?
A little bit, yeah. There's
That's so stupid.
There's times where the kid doesn't know what's happening. He just loses time, and that's when the killer takes over.
That's so stupid.
No. It is creepy as shit.
He legit just goes into Avatar mode every time he wants to kill somebody. That is legit.
So like,
They made a serial killer.
my God, dude. You're ruining my mojo.
Every time he goes. I'm sorry, Rob. This movie just sounds like really dumb.
I liked it
Okay.
because it was just creepy as fuck.
When he goes into like the Avatar mode.
Yeah, no, because you're not really like anticipating it, and like when it happens, there was one scene, and it's in the trailer where like she's lying in bed, and he asks if he can like come in because he's scared. So like he goes on like the bed, and he's just a kid. He's like 9 years old, and like she's starting to like understand like what the hell's going on. Like he's not normal, and he just kind of like drapes his arm around her, and he's like, "You'll love me no matter what, right? No matter what I do." And it's just like creepy as fuck. And then there's this other
That's
scene.
her own kid, though.
Yeah, exactly.
So she like does she end up killing her own kid?
No. And I'll talk about the ending in just a hot second.
Okay.
But I want to talk about this other creepy ass scene that I watched, where she's like in the door frame of her room, and she's looking out to the kid in the hallway, and he's really scared, so he starts like running towards the mom, and like right before he meets her, there's like the dark part of the hallway, and when he hits the light again, it's like not an adult version, but like halfway, like maybe like a teenage version of like the creepy old guy. So you're not expecting it. It just happens like in a split second where he's in the hallway running towards mom, dark, and then bam, grown ass fucking creepy ass guy
In the dark.
in the dark, and then it grabs the mom, and you just kind of like freak out, like what the fuck did I just watch?
Word.
I loved it.
So is it like what is it, like Step Mom or like Stepdad, where like, you know, they end up killing like what was that like movie with Macaulay Culkin where like the kid,
The
like
Good Son?
Huh?
Good son, yeah.
Yeah.
The Good Son, like where they actually end up killing like the actual son. 'Cause he's,
Elijah
like,
Wood?
Yeah, with
Fucking
Elijah
evil,
Wood.
right?
Yeah, 'cause that's the only film I could think of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Word. So is it like, do they kill the little kid at the end?
No.
Do they like put, you know, like
So the ending, another part which I actually like, does not have a happy Hollywood ending.
he kills everybody?
Pretty much. No, okay, so he incapacitates the dad. He's gone a little bit before the end. And the mother actually, they find out that this spirit that's like inside of him, he'll go away, but there's also a chance if he doesn't go right away that he could merge with the soul and kind of like just take over. But he needs to, in order for him to go away, he has unfinished business. And right before he died, he had a victim that he didn't get to kill. So the mom tracks down the victim. She brings the kid to the victim, and like he's incapacitated in like the car. He fell asleep, and she's just gonna go in the house and kill his last victim, but she can't bring herself to it. And then at the last second, kid wakes up, goes in the house, and just literally takes his big butcher knife, jabs it right into her stomach, and just starts zigzagging
Into the mom?
into his last victim. And it's messed up. And then he runs away. And the mom's like, okay, well, now I can get my son back, right? So she starts chasing after him. And like there's this moment where you're like, okay, well, this is the end of the movie. He turns around and he's got this creepy ass grin on his face. And it's like, oh shit, what now? He's like, I'm staying here a while. He's already taken over completely, and he has been for a while. All the moments where she thought she was talking to her son, it was him the whole time. And like she raises a gun, the gun she was going to use to kill his last victim, and she's about to shoot him when this guy comes out of nowhere, sees that she's about to kill her son, kills her, and takes the kid away.
What the?
And he's left to star in the sequel.
If it even gets a sequel.
Oh, well, you know, they always have to leave it open.
Yeah, I know.
But I loved everything about this movie. This movie was creepy as hell. I don't like creepy children, which just made it even more better. So I have to give it an 8.5. Go check it out.
Yeah,
That's my review.
I don't know. That whole, as Irving put it, the whole Avatar thing kind of put me off.
It's literally like
Well, it's like reincarnation is how they explain it.
the Avatar, bro. Like
you know what that movie sounds like? The original Child's Play, back.
Yeah.
pretty much.
It's like less mystic, yeah. There's another really awesome scene with she takes him to a psychologist who tries to hypnotize him, and it's hilarious.
All right, I did have 3 trailers. I'm only going to watch one of them because we're already running long in the show. I'll mention the other 2, obviously, for the family demographics. Frozen 2 looks very dark.
What the hell? No.
Yeah.
Apparently not. Sorry.
It looks darker than the first film, so I don't know what it's a teaser. There's like no voice over it or anything. It's just a couple scenes.
It looked like not finished or not like real. I don't like the way it looked.
It looked fine. It looks
probably working on it.
It looks super realistic to me. But anyway,
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
gonna
what I didn't like about it. It didn't look animated. Whatever.
The other one we're skipping is the second trailer for The Curse of La Llorona.
Not a whole lot of new footage, but
Yeah,
it does.
it's
I am hyped to see the movie.
Yeah, but the one
I am not, and let me tell you why. All right, not to be any, but I'm gonna be that person. La Llorona is
There'll be a negative.
it's a Hispanic tale. You get what I'm saying? And they just whitewashed it. Like,
No, there's all Hispanics. It's chasing Hispanic children.
The mom's not. Mom's
No,
white.
the mom, she's adopted them. That's the thing.
Oh.
It goes after the kids, though, so not her mom.
La Llorona. there's a lot of hand signals going on. But I don't know if the people at home know what we're talking about.
I don't know. I feel like whitewashing as if he'd be chasing a completely white family for no reason whatsoever, but chasing two Mexican kids around.
the white savior is there.
We'll see if she's the white savior.
Okay.
We'll see if she can do anything. She might be the white victim. For all we know.
True.
True. All right. Let's
Yeah.
play. We're
So-
about to watch Child's Play official trailer. Haven't seen it.
Yes. The new Child's Play, the remake. Not from the original creator.
Nope.
He's
And Brad Dourif is gone, right?
yes, because he's been very against this. By the way, there's a new story about him. All them.
I can't wait to hear this.
This movie's probably gonna suck.
I'm a huge Brad Dourif fan.
This before I even get into it, this changes the mythology of Chucky. He's no longer a curse.
That's a blessing.
It's an well, they didn't want to come off with Prodigy, They want to be like, oh, you guys stole the Prodigy. Well, actually, they stole our shit first, but whatever. No, it's
Reincarnation.
an AI gone wrong.
What?
Yes.
What?
We believe that happiness is about more than entertainment. It's about being known, understood, loved.
Best friend.
Introducing your new best friend.
Let me tell you about my best friend.
Is that Aubrey Plaza?
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, she definitely is like milfing it, like, yeah.
Chucky?
So we didn't get to see the new Chucky doll.
Not yet. They're
Wow, this is gonna make a great conversation in my class.
the whole AI thing.
Yeah.
Or who's voicing Chucky now.
They haven't said it.
Yeah.
So now it's like like that, murder.
I don't believe so. I believe they're just going with. I mean, it could still be part of it. It could be they infects the AI.
Modernizing it like that. That's like that is a complete 360.
Yeah, they kind of went off. But anyway, getting off of that, let's get into the news so we can bang this out and get to our talking point.
Bang it out.
Okay, our first news story. Warner Brothers is developing an Aquaman spin-off, The Trench, as a horror film to be produced by James Wan.
Word. I'm
So
actually
is this
I'm actually not
connected?
so resistant about it.
Is it connected to DC?
You know
Yes.
you saw
Okay.
Aquaman, right?
I saw Aquaman. I'm not familiar with
The trench.
Yeah,
the trench was like the first arc when the new 52 came out, where the trench are actual trench people.
It's that scene when they're on the boat and all those creatures.
Yeah.
That's
so
the trench.
that was like
that was a cool scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the Aquaman came out in the new 52, which is basically the resurrection, because Aquaman was pretty fucking dead by then. People were performing him so bad.
Seaman.
They
Well,
used,
the
they
whole
used the
trench
Jeff
scene,
Johns magic.
Brought him back, type of thing. So it's it's pretty pretty awesome.
Yeah, they made Jeff Johns do what Jeff Johns does, is bring back things that people say are dead and is not
Resurrect
popular.
them like Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He's like, oh, what? Hold my beer. I got this. Next,
I like James Wan.
Breaking Bad film to premiere on Netflix and AMC.
It's a prequel.
But with Aaron Paul.
Yes.
Is it a prequel? I thought it was a sequel.
It's a prequel.
I thought it was a sequel.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a sequel. Never mind.
I read a sequel that's supposed to take place right after the show ends.
But Aaron Paul.
Yes, Aaron Paul, and they did believe they did confirm that Bryan Cranston will be in flashbacks?
He may be in it.
Yeah, of course they're not going to officially say it, but they.
I'm not. Are you, bro?
But yeah, it's interesting that people without AMC can actually watch a freaking film now. Because a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't have AMC.
Well, a lot of people have watched Breaking Bad through Netflix too. People who didn't have AMC before, they watched the entire thing through
I gotta
Netflix.
say, when I was at community college, my one of my art teachers, she's like obsessed with Breaking Bad.
Is she a sex freak?
I don't know, man. I don't think she does.
I have a thing with art teachers being sex freaks, but sorry, go ahead.
Anyway, she has like this chart of like all the seasons of Breaking Bad, and you can there's like a color chart. Can you actually look it up, Rob? If you don't, George, if you don't mind.
No, the what?
Look up Breaking Bad color chart.
I'm actually really curious about this. I got the collector's edition.
So what it says, right? Okay. So you can actually see
Walter White's decay.
throughout all the seasons, right? How it starts. And so when they're making a lot of, I haven't seen the show, but apparently there's a time when they're making huge amounts of money,
Yeah.
right? So throughout that whole season, it's all green. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
And so it's you can see when they're making drugs or something. I don't know. It's it kind of defines of how it breaks it down, and it's pretty cool how the fact that they're able to do that for Breaking Bad. You have to be mad into the show to actually do that for it.
Yeah, that's obsession on another fucking level.
Can I also say that in my collector's edition, they gave me two the same discs for season 2, and I got rip shit pissed. So I have 2 discs that were for
So you're
season
missing,
2,
season 3?
episode 13 through 16, and I got fucking pissed.
So you don't have the first half of season 2?
No. So what I did was I had to buy another Blu-ray
Well, why didn't you just tell them that you?
I don't know. Why don't you just bring back the defective
because I bought it
copy?
on Amazon.
So
You can still send it back.
I gave them a bad review, but they're like, "Do you want a refund? Because we're not going to be able to give you it because we just bought it and we sold it. So we didn't take out a disc."
Amazon said that.
The person I bought it from, I didn't buy it from Amazon. I bought it on Amazon from another person.
They sell stuff.
Yeah, these
I
people.
thought it was only merchant.
No, you have to have a store.
I sell shit on Amazon, bro. I could.
You could, but you have to have a quantity of stuff. You can't just sell one thing. If you're gonna sell one thing, you have to have multiple quantities of that one thing.
Gotcha.
You can't just be like, I have this one thing. You can't be like eBay. I have this one thing and I'm selling it.
I
Who wants
wouldn't
it?
want to defer too much, but I thought the major difference between Amazon and eBay was that the fact that it was for merchants.
It's mostly for merchants, and you're technically a merchant if you're selling quantities.
Okay.
So.
And the collector's edition comes with an apron, plus pollos hermanos.
Oh.
You don't know because you haven't watched it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he said he watched. I watched the entire show in Spanish. So
Anyway, back to the film news.
same thing. It's literally I've seen videos where it's shows shot for shot, same thing. They just change surroundings and some things to make it make more sense in Mexico.
So when they go to Mexico in the show,
Or is it Colombia? I forget where the fucking movie is.
Okay.
Next news story. The new Dune film will have a fucking all-star cast.
the fuck?
I'm trying to get the cast up here. That's the old film's cast.
I like the old films cast shit.
You know what? I'm surprised. They haven't announced the Punisher cancellation already.
They don't want the bad publicity.
Give it time.
But here we go with the cast of.
Oh yeah, I knew it was those worms. Fucking hate those worms.
Timothy Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, Oscar Isaac, Stellan Skarsgård,
Yeah.
Dave
Dave
Bautista, Zendaya,
Yep.
Charlotte Rampling. You've probably seen her in a ton of shit.
No.
You don't know her name, but you've seen her. Guarantee you've seen her.
Javier Bardem.
Javier Bardem.
Javier.
And Josh Brolin was one of the last ones. Jason Momoa apparently is in talks to join this cast. Where the fuck are they pulling the money to get all these
That's what
fucking
I'm saying.
people?
Like, yo, this movie, they're pouring money into this.
And it's being directed by Denis Villeneuve, director of Blade
Wow.
Runner and
They are pulling money into
Prisoners and films of that such. So yeah, I don't know shit about Dune, but that cast alone has me pretty hyped for what I
this. I know
want
it
to watch.
sucks.
Hell yeah.
Like, I don't know what the fuck the film is about. I don't really know anything about it. I just know that people try to cash in on it because it was close to Star Wars and they wanted to cash in that Star Wars money back in the day. Next news report. The official Terminator sequel gets a title. It will be officially called Terminator Dark Faith. This is ignoring everything Terminator after Part 2.
Including that liquid
the
dude.
return is,
No, the Liquid Dude was Part 2.
Okay.
So anything after that. Because this is James Cameron having the rights back. He's not directing, but he's producing.
I know now why you cry.
Wow. What's it called? Dark Faith.
Dark
what?
Faith, yes.
And the return of Linda Hamilton.
Yes, and that was one of the things he told the director. He's like, why would you get a new Sarah Connor when you still have the original one still around? It's like, just,
She ain't doing shit.
exactly. It's like, just bring her back.
So we're getting the old Sarah Connor?
Yes, the original Sarah
Sarah
Connor is coming
Connor.
back.
But isn't she like mad old now?
Yes.
Yeah, but they're just doing the story at that point. One thing that I didn't even realize until I was like looking at like all the promotional stuff that they've put out, which isn't a lot. But like, you know,
No.
some
Wait,
pictures.
hold on.
They've done
Pause,
some
pause,
photos.
pause.
What?
Didn't Emilia Clarke play the new Sarah Connor?
Yes, she was the female lead for the last one.
Yes, they can play.
Genesis.
But she didn't play Sarah Connor.
No,
She-
she.
All right, never mind.
No, she plays Sarah Connor.
No, she's not Sarah Connor.
She plays Sarah Connor.
She's not Sarah Connor.
She played Sarah Connor.
Oh wait, yeah, she. No, you're right. Sorry.
All right, then I don't care. I want her back.
She's not coming back. The movie was terrible.
But it's Emilia Clarke.
It doesn't matter who the hell it is. It was terrible.
So she did play Sarah Connor.
Yeah,
she
she
did.
played Sarah Connor. She
Yeah.
played the Sarah Connor from the first film with the whole time loop, and they spoiled their big. I don't know why the fuck they did that in marketing. They spoiled their big twist of Terminator Genesis in the trailers.
I get it.
So it's like, wait, what? You have this big twist, and instead of holding back on it,
You put it out there.
you put it out in the marketing, and then people are like,
That person should get fired.
yeah. People are like, why should I want to watch this now? I already know what the big thing is.
John Connor. The
Well, yes.
villain.
But that was one of the big things that people have noticed, and I noticed too in the marketing. There's no John Connor. There's Sarah Connor. There's no John Connor.
He's the Terminator.
No, that was in Genesis. Talking
Yeah.
about this one. This
Oh.
new one, the marketing.
Okay, so yeah, no more John Connor, or maybe he's a surprise.
Could be a surprise. Could be dead. For all we know.
Dead.
Because apparently maybe Judgment Day has happened because there's a female Terminator in this one.
Oh, back to the female Terminator.
And then there's a male Terminator played by is it Gabriel Luna? So it'll be a Hispanic Terminator for once, not a
Yes,
fucking.
it's about time.
And Arnold's gonna be in it, but he's gonna be playing a human character that his Terminator was based on.
Okay. Yeah.
So some interesting twists. Hopefully they haven't damaged the shit out of the Terminator name so much that people actually go see it. All right, here's another one.
I'll be back.
Sci-Fi has a new Child's Play TV series with the working title of Chucky, and it is set to continue where the original film series left off. This is by the creator of the
Which
original.
part?
I don't know where. What was the last one?
What about the film?
The film is a whole new direction. The TV series is for fans of the old films.
So like, the last film was
You got the cult following, and then
Yeah.
you got the wider audience.
yeah. So that way it's like, hey, we're not forgetting about you. You got your own thing here.
So the last film when he had a son.
Sure. Actually, no. There's been two other,
No, but they're like strictly right to DVD release.
and apparently they've actually been pretty good.
Oh no, I do like them. There's
Like, but they're part of canon. They say they
Curse
can't.
and Cult of Chucky.
Yeah, they say that they're still canon films, and they're still from the original creator. So,
I really enjoyed the last two.
but yes, this is his baby, and has talked nothing but shit about the new movie remake. So,
Wow.
so he's keeping his baby going as long as he can. Oh, now next story. There is a new Marvel animated universe coming to Hulu.
Can I just say for the Marvel, do you guys the Avengers, the one on Netflix before Netflix was big? Avengers Assemble.
Sure.
There was a show. It was canceled on Netflix.
Oh, is it the Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Avengers thing?
Yeah, like,
there was one. It wasn't only on Netflix.
But that show was pretty fucking amazing.
It wasn't a Netflix exclusive, but they did have it on Netflix.
Yeah, but that show was canceled, and that was pretty cool. That was awesome. I miss it. I really do.
Well, this new animated universe is going to be on Hulu. It kind of sounds like they're taking a little jab at Netflix with this one. Because, well, let me just go through some of these things here. Yeah, Marvel's MODOK, which those who don't know, MODOK is the big head with the tiny arms and legs on that floating chair thing. I forgot what MODOK stands for. Did I have it up here? Nope, they don't. But hey, the official synopsis: Marvel's MODOK centers around an egomaniacal supervillain with a really big head and a really little body, who struggles to maintain control of his evil organization and his demanding family. It will be written by Jordan Bloom and Patton Oswalt. Our next one is Marvel's Hitmonkey. The official synopsis for this one is Marvel's Hitmonkey tells the tale of a wronged Japanese snow monkey mentored by the ghost of an American assassin as he cuts a wide swath through the Tokyo underworld in this darkly cinematic and brutally funny revenge saga. This will be written by Josh Gordon and Will Speck. Next one, Howard the Duck. Marvel's Howard the Duck is trapped in the world he never made, but America's favorite fighting fowl hopes to return home with the help of his unstoppable gal pal Beverly before the evil Dr. Bong can turn him into the crispiest dish on the menu. You heard Dr. Bong? Written by Kevin Smith and Dave Willis.
Of course.
Will also be executive produced by Jeff Loeb. And the last one will be, no, not last one. Tigra and Dazzler is a girl group series here. It's a show about a story about two woke superheroes and best friends, Tigra and Dazzler, as they fight for a recognition among power people who make up up to 8 million stories in Los Angeles. And finally, this is why I say they're taking a jab at Netflix. Marvel's The Offenders, not Defenders, The Offenders, is a story in which nobody asked them to, and be better off if they didn't. But MODOK, Dazzler, Tigra, Hitmonkey, and Howard the Duck are all forced to team up in order to save the world and certain parts of the universe. So yes.
All right.
This is what we're getting on Hulu now.
So not only does every character get their own show, they also get like a team-up show.
Well, but you notice how they're doing it, though. They pick like the most of like obscure fucking characters to do
like,
animated shows, and then they have a show where they team up called The Offenders. They kind of go. That's
just
that.
like throwing money. It's like, hey, we have a whole bunch of like surplus.
I feel like that's Disney opening their window, looking at Netflix, going, "Hey, fuck you guys."
That's funny.
You guys screwed up the Defenders. We're going to show you we're so good. We're going to make this shitty show about a bunch of people nobody knows.
Make this
popular.
Good.
Word.
Next year, Offenders, everybody going to be fucking wearing that.
Awesome.
And our last news story. After rumors that he was leaving his Star Wars trilogy, Rian Johnson says his trilogy is still moving forward as planned. It's kind of non-news in a way where he's just confirming he's still working on it. It hasn't been canceled. He hasn't left.
Fuck the haters.
Seriously. This world is just full of them now. Just like, you can't make anything creative now. It's like, oh, he did something different in Star Wars universe. It's terrible. Oh my God, he made... Why is Luke so whiny? He was whiny in the original films, if you really think about it. But hey, I digress. Okay. Now let's take us into our little talking point. Movies considered great by many that you hate.
Everything has to do with Will Ferrell.
Shut your dirty horse
And everything
mouth.
has to do with Adam
Go back
Sandler.
to your home on Whore Island.
They all suck. Another movie is considered great by many, but they all suck. I don't know why. It's just like that is not my comedy.
I can agree with Adam Sandler. I like some of Will Ferrell's earlier stuff, but then
Yeah.
as he got older, it was just
Yeah,
kind
not
of
so
like,
much.
Yeah.
like I've never seen such an unfunny movie as Daddy's Home 2. They didn't even crack a smile in that movie.
I love that movie.
You would love that fucking movie. You fucking would love that movie. I find nothing funny in that film at all.
I mean, in the opposite, I know that's our talking point, but one opposite thing, I don't know if it's true. It's Bandcamp. That movie to me is one of the greatest movies ever, and people hate it.
You talking about American Pie Band Camp?
Yeah,
Yeah. The spinoff?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't
anyways.
think it's that great.
People hate it.
I don't hate it, but I don't think it's
I
that
don't,
great.
and I don't think many people consider it great.
Not even Step Brothers, bro. Like not even Step Brothers. People.
I hate Step Brothers.
I'm,
I'll straight up.
I'm about to throw the gauntlet down.
I hate Step Brothers personally.
I'm about to throw the gauntlet down. George is not going to be happy. He might kick me out after the show.
Go ahead. Let's see what you got.
I don't know, bro. Like I don't. The Weatherman.
All right, I'm going to strongly come out in front of it, saying that I don't absolutely hate this movie.
Black Panther.
No. I love Black Panther. I don't hate this movie, but I don't think it's that great of a movie, and I won't watch it again. Jaws.
Yeah, that was such a cult following. It has
such a great cult following, and it's considered great by so many people. But like, I watch it. I'm like, it's okay. It doesn't really do anything for me.
I think it's a fantastically made film. So.
Well, I can't get myself to watch it because, it's not my.
Well,
it's not like I'm that, younger than you guys, but it's just like I can't sit myself and watch it. I'll just be like, this is terrible. It's like
I felt the same way watching the first 007.
That one I could.
That's a dry fucking watch.
You know what? Up until the Daniel Craig 007s, that would have been one I said that a whole franchise that people consider great that I just did not like at all.
Pierce Brosnan was okay.
No.
he was corny as fuck, but he was okay.
Come on, bro. You smooth as fuck.
Yeah.
I did not.
Looks like Christmas came early. The girl's name is Christmas? What the fuck?
Like, I used to watch the older, like, Roger Moore ones when I was a kid. But I didn't know any better at that point. As I got older, I realized how dumb those were.
Doctor, what's Doctor?
Doctor No.
Dr. No.
I think that's Sean Connery.
Yes, that was the first one.
Yeah.
Dr. No.
I have to watch
Sean
that
Connery.
movie.
But yeah,
my house.
I guess the
collector's edition.
Yeah, he literally he has the freaking 25-year collector's.
Get the
set.
Yeah.
Bro, when's your wife leaving?
Saturday. Boys' night.
Bring the lube.
Yeah.
I got the popcorn.
No, so you got the lube then.
Yeah. No, I got the bucket with the hole cut off.
Yeah, okay. But yeah,
You like the popcorn?
up until like the Daniel Craig movies, which I don't really like Quantum of Solace, but
No. That's definitely the weak entry.
yeah, it is. Out of all of them, that's the weakest one.
Yeah.
It's not. That's
Skyfall's fucking epic.
Is that one? Which one's the one with Javier Bardem?
Skyfall.
That's Skyfall.
All right, that's the best one.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, because that whole rat scene. Can you put the rat scene, please? Like, come on, like we have to see that rat scene. No, wait, was that Christoph Waltz or
No, Christoph Waltz was the last one.
Spectre.
Yeah, Spectre, where he played Blowfield.
I literally just watched Casino Royale today.
Casino Royale is one of my favorite films.
It's amazing.
Like which like up to that point, I didn't like Bond at all. I was just like, I don't get this.
I didn't mind
franchise.
Bond. I got it confused with Ghost with Mission Impossible sometimes.
Well, that was what the thing people complained about.
See, look it pops up automatically.
Yeah, that is a great scene.
That's one of the complaints people had in about like the newer Bond films, that they were taking too much from Mission Impossible.
Oh,
Where they were trying to be too much Mission Impossible instead of being its own. See if it'll actually play.
what are you doing here?
Why are you showing me a season finale? I already watched the season finale. Give me a second.
Fuck Batman.
Ooh.
Guys, we're watching the rat scene.
Silva. Turn that shit up.
Let's see that.
Javier is so goddamn amazing.
Let me skip a little here.
This place has been infested with rats. They come on a fishing boat and gorge themselves on coconut. So how do you get rats off an island? My grandmother showed me. We buried an oil drum and changed the lid. Then we wired coconut to the lid as bait, and the rats would come for the coconut. Pum, 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 pum. They would fall into the drum. And after a month, we've trapped all the rats. But what did you do then? Throw the drum into the ocean? Burn it? No. Just leave it. And they begin to get hungry. And one by one, you start eating each other until there are only two left, two survivors. And then what? Do you kill them? No. You take them and release them into the trees. And now they don't eat coconut anymore.
He looks so creepy with blonde hair.
They only eat rat. You have changed their nature. The two survivors. This is what she made us.
Oh.
I made my own choices. You think you did? That's her genius.
Is he gonna do one more?
Station
I believe you signed up for one more.
Am I right? Hong Kong? 86 to 97. Back then, I was her favorite. And you're not nearly the agent I was. I can tell you that. Just look at you, barely held together by your pills and your drink. Don't forget my pathetic love of country. You're still clinging to your faith in that old woman. When all she does is lie to you. She never lied to me. No? No. What did you score on your marksmanship evaluation? 70. 40. Did she tell you the psychologist plead you for beauty? Yes. No. No.
All right, pause. So let's talk about this scene, right? The whole rat scene, and like, can you refresh my memory? He used to be an MI6 agent,
Yes,
right? He used to be like the top MI6 agent, right?
Yes.
For
Or one of them, yes.
all right, then he defaulted. What's the whole point of the rat scene? What is he trying to show by that scene?
You try to get...
Because this is where what's the old lady's name?
M.
She dies in that movie. Right?
Yes.
This
Yes.
one, right?
Yes.
All right, and
Spoilers.
then the tech guy takes over. Or was it Cumberbatch?
It's Voldemort.
Raw fiends.
Yes.
Voldemort takes over.
Voldemort takes over.
Finally, Potter.
But like M, right? Judy Dench.
Yes.
Madame.
I feel like there's supposed to be a point behind this speech
I
because
think-
they wouldn't make any sense if
No,
it's not relatable.
I'm trying. I'm just. I get the point. I'm just trying to find a way to
I think
to
he's
say it.
relating it to himself and James Bond.
We're just saying how basically I think he's using like her lies as a way of.
Maybe he's the rat that starts like eating other rats.
No, I think what he's trying to say about the lies is that with the whole coconut, and how you trap the rats underground. I think he's trying to say that she feeds you these lies to trap you, then she sends you off on your missions for her. You know what I mean? Like she tells you what you want to hear to get you to do what she wants you to do. That's what he's trying. He's trying to break. The whole point of this is he's trying to break Bond's trust in M.
So he's a rat.
Yes.
I love that comment.
So he's saying that Bond is a rat.
Right.
Is the rat that's eating other rats.
That's
Because I feel like
Could be.
I feel like he's eating other. Like he's the rat that because
that makes me laugh. That's one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah.
What makes you think this is my first time? That's one of the best first line. Bam. Shuts him down.
come on. But anyways, I feel like this is a great scene. And doesn't he like take the thing off too?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, but back to our talking.
Yeah. Bye. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we tend to go on these little sidetracks.
Just really
That's
quick,
why it's never ready.
your input.
What? No, I'm just like lost as to what
So what movie?
about a talking point or.
You said Jaws.
I said Jaws.
You said nothing.
Well, no, I was just talking about like overall, but a movie that's super popular that I don't get. I could kind of go a little bit off of what Irving was saying. Is I don't really get a lot of the Will Ferrell and Adam Sandler stuff. I got the early Adam Sandler, like first couple films, first
love
3 or
Will
4
Ferrell.
films.
Like Waterboy was pretty good,
Yeah,
but I don't think it was like a comedy. I saw like a more like an entertaining type of movie. Like
it's a comedy.
yeah,
Gonna open up a can of whoop ass.
I don't know, man. I just
Alligators are ornery because of their medulla oblongata. You
All
know,
them teeth, no toothbrush. Kathy Bates, come on.
see that's a pretty good movie. Any other movie, I don't get it.
I'm trying to think of it because I know there's one out there that I just.
Just go with it.
No, there was one I had in my head like from
Oh,
before, like
sorry.
when I came up with this. So I was just like, what's something that everybody just like?
Give me some breadcrumbs.
I feel like I love this movie. Like I'm not trying to hate on it, but I feel like Black Panther gets the hype because it's.
The hype is real, though.
I don't know. I didn't like it.
No?
I feel like it. Well, I liked it. It was. No, it's a top movie. Never mind. There's just something about it that just like.
For me, it was the CG throws it off for me for being like I gave it like an 8.5, I believe, because I remember
I think there's like a plot hole
no,
that I.
shut up.
I feel like there's like a plot
Shut
hole
up.
somewhere that just like threw me off.
You still haven't seen Bird Box. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna see Bird Box.
Shut
What
up.
about Bird Box?
You haven't seen Bird Box yet.
So I'm not gonna
Why
see.
haven't you seen Bird Box?
It's just
Because he doesn't
it's
believe in the
fast.
hype.
I don't believe the hype. No, I don't.
It's not that serious, bro.
Exactly.
That's another movie that's
No.
like, yo, like what the fuck?
No. The hype's real.
No, not Bird Box.
Listen, Prodigy lover.
Not for Bird. Fucking
You're
evil
gonna see
Avatar.
this. You're going to see Prodigy. You're going to agree with me. Not 100%, but you'll agree with me. It was a
Not
fucked up movie.
after.
The hype is not real for Bird Box.
Do we have a scene where he gets into the contraption? He goes into the avatar.
No.
Does he turn blue when he wants to kill somebody?
No.
Is Sigourney Weaver somewhere in this movie?
No.
So why should I see it then?
Don't believe the hype
Fuck kids.
for Bird Box. It sucks.
I don't believe that. I feel like it was.
I'm going to kill them all. Don't worry, audience.
I told him last week the reason I haven't seen it is one. It was so overhyped I didn't want to watch it, and now it's to the point where it's kind of like overwhelmed. Yeah, so like yeah, so nobody's good. So it's like I may be curious to watch it at some point, but right now, no.
Word.
I hate you all.
You love us, Rob.
Yeah. I love you guys. Every single one of you. Happy Valentine's Day.
But yeah, I can't think. I don't know why. This always happens to me during the show. I have an idea prior.
Write it down, mofo.
I write all this shit down. God damn it!
No, you can copy and paste. Don't fucking lie.
No, I'll actually write my own spin on them. Yeah, it's fucking shit. I don't know why.
So James Bond?
Yeah, James Bond up until Casino Royale. I don't get that hype. There's another old one. I just fucking my brain.
The Never-Ending Story.
Don't you dare talk bad about the Neverending Story.
I'm not.
I will stab you.
I haven't seen that in
the one with the
forever.
little wolf-looking thing.
Don't do it, Irving. You value your life. Don't do it.
The Flying Dog.
Don't cross that line, bro.
That was
Oh, I got another one. The Labyrinth.
I can agree with you.
the total one?
No, that's Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh,
The
No,
Labyrinth with David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly.
Yes.
oh, that was creepy.
I don't fucking get it. I hate it.
I didn't like
I
that.
don't want to
finish
say
it.
I wouldn't say I hate it, but I don't get it. I don't really get it.
I just don't get it.
I got you.
People
I got
love
you.
it, but
Another
I
hype I don't get. The Rocky films.
You want to take this one?
So that's the end of the show.
You might not see me next week.
Now, prior to that, have you seen any of the Rocky films?
I've seen one.
Which one?
I don't remember.
It probably wasn't the first one.
It was 5.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's the worst one. All right, they're done.
I'm kidding. It wasn't
Stick a
5.
fork in you.
Peace.
All right, that'll wrap us up. Later, people.